Okay. Well, I'm Jessica, and when I was 20 years old, I lost my dad. To say it was easy would definitely not be true. My dad is my hero, will forever be my hero. He's the first man that has ever loved me. He's the first man that fell in love with me. So to lose my dad was to lose a huge chunk of who I am. I definitely look back and I remember the good. But it was dark. It was very, very dark. And when it first happened, I was angry. I was angry at God. I was angry at why this would ever happen in my life. I was asking the question of why. I think when we are in valleys, we ask why and we question God. And it's so ironic because Jesus tells us don't fear, don't worry, don't have anxiety. And yet our first human response is to do those three things. For me, walking through it with my faith is I knew my faith is in something so much bigger than this world. And I believe in a God and a Jesus and a Savior who walked through the darkest of valleys. And I honestly think one of the biggest lies that we hear in our own heads that the enemy plants is that you are alone. You're the only one struggling with this. You're the only one that's ever experienced this. When in reality, the second that you give whatever you're struggling with a voice, the second you talk about whatever valley you're going through, it's crazy because you realize whoa, I'm not alone, and I'm not the only one struggling with this. It's kind of funny because you look back when you're going through the valley, and I guess you don't realize at the beginning that you're serving a God who's already gone through the worst of things, and you feel I'm going through this. It's not God, it's me going through this. When in reality, God's heart broke the most when he sent his son and he had to watch him die on a cross for us. It's just who am I to blame God when in reality, God gave everything for us? I just find comfort in that. I find comfort in the fact that Jesus, who suffered it all, who walked through the darkest of things, who experienced something I could never imagine experiencing, is there holding me, holding my hands, walking me through every night that I cry because I miss my dad, or when I see a picture and I'm just reminded of, that memory or how much I miss him and wish that he was here. He's just there holding me. And it's this overwhelming peace because I'm not alone and he understands. There's a God who loves me, who understands everything that I'm going through.